And I yield back.
Gentleman yields. Ms. Titus.
Well, thank you very much. MJ, I was proud to join you and the Federal Transit Administration when we announced the $150 million that we got from the bipartisan infrastructure law for the Maryland Parkway corridor. Thank you for mentioning that. You know, I've represented that area for 11 years. It goes right through the heart of the district, right through the heart of the valley. People are going to school, they're going to the hospital, they're going to the airport, they're going downtown, they're going to work on the Strip. It's an amazing corridor. I can go on and on about it, but you're the representative from APTA, not just from RTC. So could you speak to the value of the CIG program for improving and providing transit options for people all over the country?
Congressman, I just have to acknowledge that you know more about your district than it's impressive. And you are right. Actually, Maryland Parkway, the BRT, that without that $150 million investment, that was a match. We came up with our local match in order to receive that funding. It was a competitive grant. Your hard work helped us deliver on that. It is serving one of the busiest corridors in Nevada. It is going to revitalize the entire area, enhanced shelters, shade structures, wider sidewalks, better lighting. The CIG program is critical for ensure that you can not only improve your existing service, but to also expand and modernize. And that's exactly the CIG program that transit systems around the United States are looking to use it for, again, is to expand and or improve. The FTA has more requests than they have funding available. The CIG program, the BIL, both are oversubscribed to a certain degree. More transit systems need the resources than there are funding available. So it's critically important as a way to ensure that we are expanding, growing, modernizing, and improving the services that we have in our communities today.
Well, thank you, and thank you for doing that. I want to talk about the tax on transit workers. We see that increasingly. It's been mentioned. I know that the FTA has approved a general directive on transit worker assaults. Mr. Reagan, can you address that? Do you support this directive? Are there other things that Congress could do to help develop that policy or protect these people who are on the front lines and really have no control over who might get on their bus, especially?
Yeah, thank you. And yes, we very much support the rule that was released just a month ago. In fact, I was happy to go join the FTA in Indianapolis for the rollout of this rule. As I mentioned earlier, I think how effective it's going to be is going to depend on the full buy-in of the agencies across the country about how seriously they're going to take these safety committees and how readily they're going to embrace their unions and their workers as partners and as valuable resources and assets in terms of developing policies that will protect both their employees as well as passengers in these systems.
Some of the violence that you see on buses is between passengers, not the passenger and the bus driver, but they have to take some responsibility there and often get involved in that.
That is absolutely right. And again, the workers, the bus drivers are the ones who see where these tripwires are, where you have the problems, where the potential conflicts arise from. And so their insight in terms of how we can try to address this through policy, through design, through fare services, all of that, the worker voice needs to be part of it because they are the ones who see all of this stuff going down. They're the ones who can help identify where the risk factors are.
Ms. Maynard, do you all, from your side of things, work with your bus drivers and people on the front lines to come up with this policy?
Absolutely. You've got to go to where the experts are, boots on the ground, if you will. When we make those decisions, and not just we, RTC, but the industry itself is very involved in ensuring that again, the partnership with your employees, the partnership with law enforcement, the partnership with social services, that it all matters. You can't make a decision in this silo. And so understanding what the drivers need, and the passengers too. We talk to the passengers to understand what they need to feel more safe, but certainly we could not do, we have not only RTC, but systems around the United States have those regular meetings, safety meetings, where they talk to the drivers and the operators. What can we do to support you? So it is a partnership in addressing something, again, that's very complex.
Just as a quick aside, one of the programs you have with the buses in Las Vegas that I think is great is in conjunction with the public libraries. so that when you get on the bus, you can connect to the public library. You can read, you can hear music, you can browse the catalog. That keeps maybe riders occupied and busy.
That's right.
too.
We have a library on the go. You can download a library book or music when you're writing our system.
It's great. Thank you.